Okay, so we're going to talk about two other types of minor 7 chord shapes, and they're going to involve muting technique, okay? That's when in our left hand, we're going to actually kind of mute certain strings, alright? And then have other strings kind of sound out. So normally this is not, considered proper technique for, let's say, classical music, but if you're doing a lot of strumming and chord shapes and stuff, it actually can be beneficial. Okay, so we're going to call this the B minor 7, okay, parallel chord shape. So there's regular B minor 7, right, parallel chord shape, but this is just regular B minor chord shape, but this is a B minor 7 parallel chord shape, okay? Now to do this, what we're going to do is we're going to take our second finger, and I like using the second finger because I like this chord shape, and we're going to put our second finger on the second fret, 5th string. Then we're going to put our third finger on the 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then we're going to put our pinky, our 4th finger, on the 3rd fret, 2nd string. Okay, so there's two strings that you have to kind of mute. All right, it's going to be the 4th string and the high E string. Okay. So the 4th string. Now to mute the 4th string, what you can do is as you press down your second finger, you can kind of touch. You can touch this 4th string, okay? And then when you put down your pinky can touch your 1st string, so you get those muted sounds. But the fingers that you put down, those should sound, right? So when you strum, this is the sound you should get. Alright, so we're going to evolve two other chords. So B minor 7, E minor 7. So we're going to use our second finger as kind of a guide. So our second finger is going to move up to the 7th fret. Alright, and then the second finger is going to move 2 more frets to the 9th fret. So this is going to be, let's see, an F sharp minor 7 chord. So B minor, E minor, and F sharp minor. The thing about guitar is, to me it can be easier than piano, but at the same time it can be hard because there's all these different chord shapes for the same chords. But the more you know, the more versatile you can be. Okay, so there you go. B minor 7. Here you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me try that slowly, just down strums. You go 1, 2, 3, 4. E minor 7. F sharp minor 7. E minor 7. B minor 7. Okay. Now the other minor chord shape that I'm going to show you that involves muting is what we call just, we'll call this the F sharp minor, right, chord shape. So before we've had F sharp minor 7 chord shapes, right, like this and like this, right. Now this one is just regular F sharp minor chord shape, so don't mistake that with F sharp minor 7 chord shape. Now to do F sharp minor chord shape, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put our second finger on the low E string, and then put our 3rd and 4th finger. So third finger goes on 3rd string, 2nd fret, and then our pinky goes on 2nd string, 2nd fret, right? Now we're gonna have to mute these two inner strings, and also mute the high string. The high string is easily muted by your first string, by your pinky. That's not a problem. But the thing is, I can mute this fifth string with my second finger, but what about this? You know, how do I mute that? Well, we have a first finger free, so we can do that. First finger can like lightly touch, and then we have that kind of muted, right? Not quite muted, but it's close enough. So we just want to have these three strings sound, right? Even though it's just a minor chord, it sounds kind of jazzy though, doesn't it? So we're going to have F sharp minor to B minor to C sharp minor to B minor and then F sharp minor. Let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you notice every time when I shift, my first finger is still muting the strings, right? Because you have to kind of get that sound. You have to mute that sound. And when I go to C sharp minor, my first finger is still muting the strings that I'm not holding onto, right? So that's kind of thing to be aware of.